Let's start it today. Today we'll have very interesting, actually every day and every time we have a really interesting assignment. And today is very special, talking about, I'll show you. Yeah, it's called transformation phases. Yeah, you see this funny face. Funny and simple. Anyway, I'll show you how it works. And as you see, this is cycle, right? Which is always good because you can play forever. But the main idea to draw some kind of like very contrast faces in the shape, right? Wise. Plus some kind of say contrast in a character, right? And try to do when you make a transformation, try to do that using that kind of character, or say personality, you see. So also, of course, it's probably hard.
This is too hard!
But it's important, like I said, work with a shape, right? Shape like a clay, you know, not lines, like I said before, you remember? And I'll flip for you and show what is most important thing. First, you have to draw just faces, right? Just faces, like this face, you know, this key, right? This key, see? This key was a 3 already, right? 3. And this key, and you connect it to the first one again. That's will be side. If you think what's happened, how to transform from one shape to another, like a roundish nose, right? Very roundish eyes, right? Roundish ears, roundish that shape of the head to square, right? See, I flip it for you. Basically, it's just in between, right? Mostly. But it's not just a straight lines. You have to thinking how to transform like his head edges, right? How to transform his mouth shape, right? Not just straight. See, goes down, up. How to transform ears. It's not really, I would say, not really complicated, which I did on my very special full course, right? But it's talking about just to understand how important to transform parts into parts, from one parts to another parts, you see, flip it for you. And also not stop it at all completely, right? Not stop it. Kind of like when you already transform your form, you see, you have to continue to show it just a bit about this personality, about the personality of this character. But like I said, you have to start from just heads, right? Faces. One face, second face, third face, and fourth face. Actually, you see here I did some gestures, faces, right? Emotion gestures. It doesn't necessarily have to be done, you know, for you. Because I did just for fun, you know, because try to show you how you push for future problem, for your future, how you push the character, shape, character, personality. But mainly what I want to see how you work with transformation and how you work with contrast in a shape, you know, in a character shape. Completely kind of like different in angular or roundish or, you know, fat or cute or beauty and so on and so on. Okay. Also, if I show you something right here, you have to work the same way like you did before, right? You have to decide how many frames you will do for transformation. Like 17 frames from one phase to another phase transformation, 17 frames. And believe me or not, you can use it for the beginning. After that, you can adjust it because some, I would say, transformation needs to be faster, some needs to be slower, but start with 17 frames, you know. I really recommend this. And also, yeah, if you see that shape, right? This one. You see, that's very simple move from this side to this side, right? From this one to this one. But question how you transform. That way, connected, right? And transform this one to kind of like that one, right? Or this one to that one. Right, and this one transform to this one. Like I said, if you have 17 frames, that will be like in the middle of that transformation will be the 9, right? That will be 17. Here, this is first 17, and you, of course, you can use the same way. Like I said, this is called chart. right? Chart. We're talking about chart. That's what's actually mainly this assignment for thinking how to do charts. 17, right? 9, the middle one, right? Middle one. Middle one, and now we decided, do you want to speed it up like this? 9? No, you don't want a 9. Just speed up, right? You want this, could be 15, 13. That's a half and half, 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 and half again. 11, okay? 9, 5, and 3. Or this one might be half and half, right? 15, 13, 9, see the half and half, 7, and 5. Could be this way too. Pom, 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 slow out and faster. Or have you seen a girl? Of course, if you see, it could be opposite way, right? If it's from 17, middle, right? It could be 1, 3, 5, 5 for the middle one, 7, 9, 13. See, always half and half, half and half, half and half. 9, 11, 13, this is 15. From fast to slow, yeah? Kind of like from fast to, or from slow to fast. From fast to slow. Right? Or again, opposite way. That's what you decide. And like I said, for the first, of course, just try to make some thumbnails for kind of which kind of faces you want, and what is the order of this, changes, transformation. Maybe you want to start, I would say, from that kind of face to, I don't know. I always recommend try to do some your feelings, not mine. I show you just a principle, right? Maybe this guy, right? Yeah, maybe next one is this guy. See, next one it could be, roundish something. Could go. Try to play with shapes, character shapes. Okay, that's it. Character shapes and emotionally clear. Like this is kind of miserable guy, happy, right? Serious, something, or angry. Whatever, but no more than 4, maybe 3, that will be enough, okay? Just the 3 maybe will be enough, or 2 even. That's basically it. So basically it, and you can start it right away. Easy, right? Like I said, actually transformation easy way, just part to part. Not like I said, kind of flash, sparkling some stuff. No, don't do that. It's too complicated. You don't have time for that. But try to find easiest way, how it's like a kind of flow into. Okay, flow out and flow into from one shape to another shape. Okay, and like I always said, I always recommend start with thumbnail, very small drawings, but that's your plan, that's your ideas. Animation, remember, it's not about how to draw something to move. No, animation, how you can imagine what will happen, what you will do exactly, like from the start to the finish. You have to decide. Good. It's funny, go. Yeah, thinking of this way too, is less details you will do, is more easier will work on, right? Because if you have so many details, you need to transfer all the details. It's not easy. Okay. What means contrast shape? Means not only like angular or roundish, but in a sizes too. Okay, Vladlena and Alena, sizes. One is bigger size, another is smaller, one is shorter, one is higher, longer, whatever, wider. Draw more brave, okay? More brave, like this. Easy way, huh? Easy. Big, strong strikes. Big and strong strikes. Don't just make this, you see? Don't do that. Big lines, big, and strong. Be brave. Be brave. Don't spend your time on small details. It will take really forever. Good. I'm talking about more. Good. Alena, good. More, good. Kate, good. And Valena, good. More, if you can hear me, it's not necessary, to do when you make a transformation drawings, right? When you're actually making in-betweens. Don't care about lines. Don't care to draw like sketchy lines, very loose. I see you try to make a really clean lines when you're making in-betweens, right? Don't be worried. No.
All right.
Easy, free, no problem. Just thinking about shape, like I said. Shapes is most important, not the lines. Yeah, right here, yeah. Also, you can flip, guys. Flip, not only, just a draw through using onion skin. No, just try to flip too, because you'll see how it works, how it's going through. By the way, when we did actually animation, not do right now, yeah, we did animation on paper, right? Style. We almost not used our light boxes. Can you imagine? Only flipping, because it helps you to feel what's going on with the character. Feel he is in a move, he is in a real life. That's why I recommend more flip than just, using onion skin or light box, whatever. Nice. Well, Lena, nice. Very nice.
Thank you. I just try to do timing and space, and it's not really smooth. And
yeah, okay, I understand, but absolutely in the right way. Yes. Like I said, and I showed to you guys, right, how to adjust, timing. Don't make it even. Excuse me, what?
Yeah, but it's really not smooth. I mean, I don't know, maybe it seems to me because I know each frame, but I just see this pam pam pam, and not like in your animation when it was...
One small story about this. One of my American students, one of the guys, after training with me, they became an animators, promoted, right? He asked me, that's, about what you're asking me, right? Or talking about. Anyway, he asked me, Sasha, how long you studying and how long you've been working for animation? Said about 35, 37 years. That was time. And he said, oh my God, I probably will be on a wheelchair when I will get there. I said,
I understand.
Yeah, might be, yes. I said, might be not even in that case. No, I'm talking about you have to, learn all your life. It's normal. It's okay. It's no big deal. That's what I'm talking about. Just learn. And try, always try to change something here, just something here. By the way, Alena is nice too. Alena, real nice. That's nice.
Thank you.
Kate, I see only... okay. Kate, it's good too. Kate, I always talk about composition too. You see the screen size, how big it is, right? And for audience, it's important thing to see something on the screen very comfortably. It's just a bit small.
But it's possible to change the scale on the... special.
Here. Yeah, I see. You mean zoom in, right? It's
possible to change later.
Okay, zoom in. Okay, yeah. More, it's nice too. More, it's good. Not enough snippy too, like Vladlena asking, more. Just the timing, and spacing too, by the way. I'm totally surprised, girls, whatever. In English is guys, right? But actually girls. I'm really surprised, good way, how you can, work with this. Not easy, but really well. Also, what I see now, when you transform something, thinking this way, it's not all shapes, all details supposed to be move in the same time. Start from something, some parts, or it's getting faster or getting first, right? Starts moving first, and after that, for overlap, you can start another stuff, another stuff. I mean, the stuff in other parts of the face. That will help you too. And in the very end, you can actually add something like, you remember when I showed mine, there was a girl, she kind of like blink her eyes, and actually her face is already in a place, the same place what she's supposed to be. But eyes kind of support moving hold. It's kind of moving hold. It's not stop right away everything. That's important thing too, right? Just for example, if kind of like face transfer everything in the the last probably move or last part of the face which you have to go into the final pose, it's probably, you know, mouth or eyes or whatever, or eyebrows. Not everything at the same time. That's important thing. Not everything at the same time. More, it's nice. Nice. Alena is nice too. Let's do this 10 more minutes and finish for today. Alena, you did very interesting stuff too, very unusual. Everything what is some kind of like not predictable in animation is very important to remember and to do that way. You know, something unusual and predictable. That's funny. Oh, that's
I don't know what's the dot.
Nice. Don't be afraid to hold final poses of the face, at least for like a 6 or maybe 8 frames. Okay, that's to everyone. Because if it's just, you know, transfer from one face to another face and again transfer without stopping, it's not really good because you don't see a really result. Okay, 6-8 frames. It's kind of comma when you read some text, right? You read some sentences, that's a comma when it's 6-8 frames for stopping. Vladlena, when you start your first transformation can you actually show me from the very beginning of your scene? Yeah, you can speed up a bit toward to the end of the, let's say, from a kid's face, right? Speed up to adult face, man face. Put it on once. Yeah, put on once. Yeah, like bzzik.
Yeah, I mean, here it is once already. Maybe I need to do this because I want kid face be faster than the old one because like it's old, it's slow.
That would be good if you have first, second, third, okay, fourth, right? Yes. Okay. Even 6 maybe. Even 6. Yeah. Yep. No, even more. More. You think it's on 2s or what? I don't see what's going on.
Here is 3.
Oh, that's why it's so slow. Yeah. Yeah. Put on 2s. The last 3 on 2s. Yep. Even once. Yeah. Even once. Last one on ones. Last one.
I wanted to do this like chin up a little bit because like it's heavy. So let's go a little bit to down and then up. Yeah,
it's about good timing. What's a good timing? Good timing when you feel something feels right or not right. You see, it's not kind of feel like it's kind of stops, you know, right, not on the right place or starts to make fast and not the right place. Can you flip to me the last 4 poses? Well, okay, that's the problem. The problem is when you start to transform, right? You have to start from main shape, means like from her cheeks, from girl's cheeks, right? Compress from the sides, but keep the eyes still roundish because you actually start to change everything at the same time. That's why it feels like it's not as I call this echo. You know echo, right? Like somebody scream and you hear echo from the previous pose, which is very important. Not just you change the position and change your shapes right away. No, you see, some parts still has to be the same shape, in the same shape. That's a good idea. Like same even with her mouth shape. That's the point. And that will be more snap. You see, you like change right here already to the man.
Yeah.
You see, that's why it's kind of strange looking. Got it?
Okay.
Always echo previous key in next key. Always. Play around the key, remember? Play all around the key. Make the sharper your keys, and in between breakdowns it just, you know, closer all the time, closer. Same like remember pendulum, you didn't do middle part, right? Middle position for pendulum, right? When the pendulum is vertical position. The same principle here, you know, you skip that position, you skip middle position. It tried to show more your extremist pose. Extreme is most important. Sometimes, you know, even is good when you start very subtle, almost like a change only line thickness, you know, only thickness of line when it's getting down or getting towards the next pose. You see, if you understand, right?
Just, yeah. I get it. Like we change thickness of line to the movement.
Exactly.
Show intention.
Like this, right? This one, and this one, right? What I'm talking, this is the first one. It's almost the same. You see, just start to compress here. But this one, almost nothing to change. See, go like this, right? It's still like this. See, and after that, you change the shape of that correction. See, not like in same with nose, right? Nose you did already like this. No, try to keep at least 3 poses. Or three poses or 3 frames, actually 3 frames closer to previous key, at least 3 frames, some kind of closer. It's not, of course, it's not the same, you understand, right? But in
of course,
not the same amount of shape, same amount of me, but anyway, still looking like a girl, not like a man. That's what I'm talking. Okay, that's important thing to everyone. Okay, let's see who is the next. Okay, I believe Vladlena, we actually already know what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm Alona. I can be the next.
Can you show? Okay. That's funny. I know that's funny. Again, I recommend to play with timing, more contrast, you know, said don't be afraid to hold that poses with final, you know, drawings of the head, at least like I said, maybe 8 frames or 6 frames, you know. I wish actually to everyone, I recommend to everyone, I wish you guys do this stuff on 2s at least, okay? No more than on 2s. Because even on 3s, it's kind of like a stuck drawings. You can see just the drawings, not really a movement. Okay, I'll say if it can in between, that's the point. You know, put on 2s everything at least. Okay, could be on 1s, like I said. I see here you can put some stuff on 1s right here, right? Nice. Okay, and I also recommend to make more precise in betweens. What it means, I'll show you. Okay, anyway, like this, I don't know, woman, right? In her jaw, right? When it changes, sometimes like it changes like this, it changes like this. No, you have to be, you know, very precise in a shape. If it changes to some shapes, right? It's supposed to be wobble, you know, wow, it's too much wobbling, okay? Consistent, right? If it's from, let's say, if it's from this shape, right? Let's say from this shape, right? It has to be, just for example, right? It has to be very consistent. Got it?
Yeah, okay.
Plus, at least, everything at least on 2s.
Yeah. I will have more time this evening and I will do.
But basically, I like it. Plus, let's say, one thing too, very important. Don't forget about arcs, because you see, arcs, I flip for you now, has to be really fluidly arcs. It's not like, like I said, it's for everyone. It's not like, let's say, this eye and this eye, right? It has to be this or this eye, no problem. But not like this, you know, kind of bubbling again. No wobble, okay? Consistent.
Okay, thank you.
Let's say, if it's lying like this, this, right? You have to do like this, right? You see, consistent. Not like from here to here, what do you do? Some kind like that. You know, no, not this way. Very important, very important. That's why this assignment, it's so important to feel what's going on with the shape and with the arcs and consistencies. I would say it's endless possibilities, endless, it's endless possibility for changing, right? For arcs for the eyes, arcs for the nose, right? Think this way. In animation, we have to do appeal drawings. Appeal means every drawings has to be appeal. Okay, good. Okay. Good, very good. But like I said, make sure it's consistent, right? When you change the shapes, right? Especially when you do your in-betweens. Plus arcs, right? And plus 6-8 frames for the last pose, which is like final pose for the face. Okay, but it's fine. Yeah, it's nice. Make sure its shape has to be shape, not lines. Okay, you can flip for me, please. Can show you again. So same, you know, when you have that face, you have to change absolutely, you see, perfect to that, not wobbling here. See here, you know, pam, 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 pam. Very important, okay? Very important. Consistent. Same with nose, it's not like this nose. I don't know which one, that or that nose. You have to be consistent too, you know, like this, that, and that. Arcs.
Okay, I got it.
Arcs, inconsistent. Same with eyes, same with...
Just because I want to do it on time.
I understand. Don't be worried.
I'll work on it.
No. I mean, all of you guys, all of you girls, whatever. Yeah, you're doing great. Promise you, really good, really good. Okay, you just need to be very precise, more accurate. I would say accurate. That's it. Accuracy it's number one, because it's kind of like if you write something, right? If you write some letters not quite clear, you will not understand what you're talking about, right? Same with animation. That's your letters. Your letters has to be very clear, very obvious. Okay, who's the next? Okay, play. Nice. Yeah, you need just finish. What I really like, you take care about main shape, absolutely right. The only thing, it's a kinda, if you just can see this, it's a kinda too even in timing, you know. It's like a beats, you know, of your music, too even. Could be like pam, 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 pam.
Maybe later I move the keys, change timing.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, right. If you watch this scene, I don't know how many times, at least 20 times maybe, you will see all your mistakes. I promise you. You will feel, oh, I need some kind of change here, I need change here, and I need to add some frames here, or take off some frames here, you know. But that's what actually I recommend. Okay, good, continue.
Yeah.
So actually, I believe we actually already have seen your stuff, right? Some, right? Yeah, seen. Some.
Yeah, so I just added a couple of frames in the beginning and
yeah, I remember. That was good actually, I remember that. Yeah, just try to finish that, try to think how to do, what to do, you know, using some principles of the stop, long hold, or hold, complete hold, right? 6-8 frames, and not even, plus I would say accuracy, right? Accuracy in changing shapes, and don't do that like change everything at the same time, right? Try to delay some parts, right? Yeah, when you stop transformation, when you stop almost everything, some parts is still moving, which is really good too. You remember that? Yeah, work this way and they will be fine. I believe you need one more day tomorrow, and I believe we will be back in 1 day, right? Yeah, because like I wanna you finish that. It's not just, you know, doing the for 1 hours, right? And already you finish. No, it's not quite like that. Let's say you have to rethinking about this. You have to absorb this, right, inside your mind. Try to absorb. Try to analyze what you did and how to do that. Used to do that, or used to, not used, right, but used to. Have a good day, and you are great. Yeah, I like it. I like your stuff.